Hey folks, I've been saying to Red Square and some of the folks on YouTube that I was going to make a little video about this tractor project for several months now. I was going to turn the engine, I was going to stack some stuff up, and I will do that later. We have a bunch of other projects going on already, like that one right there. And I just wanted to throw a little teaser up to give you folks a rough idea what we're doing. This is the Colossus Project. The rear wheels are 29-ish in diameter. I think they're marketed 30. The front are about 22. So to give you a rough comparison, these are the stock rear wheels from a regular Wheelhorse, and they are 22, 23 inches in the back and 16 in the front. 75 C160, by the way. So this thing here, I got this engine. It's a 23 horse, flat twin, horizontally opposed, as you can see. It is a Kohler. It came in a generator frame that we picked up at an auction years ago. I bought the frame with the generator and this engine only because I wanted the trailer, and quite frankly also because it was like $4. I thought maybe I would use the trailer for moving cordwood or something, and I still have it. That was several years ago. I don't intend to sell it. I just haven't gotten around to doing anything with it yet. But I got curious one day a few years ago, and if you scroll back through the videos on my YouTube channel here, you'll see 3 or 4 years ago maybe. There are 2 or 3 little short videos that have this engine in its old form before it was painted. It does run. I got it going by rebuilding the carburetor and cleaning up a couple things. I don't think it was a huge deal. It probably scrubbed the points. So it ran, and it got me thinking, well, this needs a house. So I decided to build a tractor project that was a little bigger than normal because the engine is a little bigger than normal. I don't have another twin here to compare this one to. That's a Briggs twin, which fits under a stock Wheelhorse hood. And this is a Kohler single with the sheet metal on. So you can see with this one, the sheet metal on the far side is just hanging there. It's substantially bigger. We're talking 2 or 3 inches taller, maybe 4, and 5, 6 inches wider or longer, if you like, front to rear, but it's going to go the other way. So I have camper wheels on the back, literally. They're 15-inch, 3-inch spacer, stock Wheelhorse hubs. The axles look long because they came out of a GT14. I'm not positive I'm going to stick with that because I don't know if the axle is going to be hardened enough at the bearing surface, but that's down the road from now. A great friend of ours made up this spacer. It's 7 inches every direction. This is a standard issue Wheelhorse 8-speed transmission, nothing unusual about it. I thought about putting posi traction in it, a limited slip. I did not do that. I decided that this tractor was going to be heavy enough without it. Maybe I'll change my mind on that later on down the road. I don't know. The gas tank is actually a 1920s or 30s vintage. It's pre-arc welding. I can't remember what that's called off the top of my head. Somebody will be able to figure it out. Comment that if you like. This is the steering tower is going to end up somewhere in here. I apologize if that's out of focus. I have a seat back that will go on the back of an old vintage farm tractor seat. My amazing BBT or Trina ordered this hood ornament. This is Colossus, the cartoon character, custom done by Wheelhorse 3D. If I could plug him, I would. I know he has a YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to drag him into this so that he's in the comments. Great people, him and his wife. You can kind of see the front of the engine here. And again, this is actually going to be the front, not the side, because I am going to turn this. To get the power to the back, this is not the one I'm using, but this is a 90-degree gearbox. I'm going to put one up under here somewhere. None of this is all figured out yet. Chain drive probably wrapping right around both sides of that steering shaft. I don't know. And to be honest, I may even go lever steer on this still. This axle, you'll note, is splayed forward. And the spindles were built by the same wonderful, amazing person who built this spacer. Those are custom done. I watched that. I want to say I helped, but I really didn't do a damn thing. I pulled a wrench. That was about it. It was so cool to watch those spindles turn from a flat piece of bar stock steel to what they are now. The tie rods, they're surface rusting now. Those are going to be painted later. I just really needed them on there to be able to steer and move around. These are Heim joint, as you can see, greasable on purpose. This is a custom tractor, yes, but it is built to work. This is going to be a piece that performs for us. I'm going to put some kind of a great big nasty heavy duty trailer hitch on it. I have a lot of parts inside this tote. I'm not taking them out right now. We'll do that later. These are about the cutest damn little glass packs I've ever seen. These are going to be part of this build. Dash plate. It's being modeled to some extent. That's a seat assist spring, by the way. To some extent, this is being modeled after a mid-70s C-Series on the chassis. But then, of course, Wheelhorse never had an engine that was anywhere near this big. The grill is going to be off of a Kohler generator. I have that down in the other workshop. I have a couple other parts here laying around. It's a build that has been going on for several years now. When I say off and on, I really mean more off and not much on. But now that we have the amazing barn that I'm standing in put up and we have some other better storage space, I can start working on this thing a little here and there. So that's it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please do comment. And I'd be happy to answer them. If you want to get in Red Square and follow this build, you can. There's like 60 or 80 pages of a lot of banter, because I like it that way. Some useless, some not. All of it amazing. Have a wonderful and amazing day, and be safe, and do fun things. See ya.